Hi guys, this is Dr. Mohammad Usman and today we'll be talking about using visualizations and statistics together, and this is continuation of our lecture 3 and we will be moving toward next concept, that how you can use. So I will be talking about how you can use the visualization and statistics together, and I have some examples over here. Number one is that if you have a scatter plot over here and which have age of persons and percentage of the lifetime in hibernation, then how you can use it with the statistics. So basically the first example I have, that if I use by eye, then I can see that which products or which dots are above the line and which dots are below the line. So I can use it by just my analysis of my eye, but it is not accurately possible to know that which points are lower than the line and which are above the line, because it will just vary from point to point and perception to perception. To make it more clear, I will use a model of linear regression, and it is basically we can use it through our given software and through our tools, and we can find out that which things are or dots are above the line or below the line. So if I can see that previously by eye I was thinking that these points were above and below the line, but if I have used the software I can see that the concept is different. So basically using the software your concept becomes different, because you move toward the accuracy of the data, and accuracy of data is very important in terms of the visualization. And if we further work with the outliers, then I can just combine it further with my visualization. So you can see that it is again now telling me which are above the outlier of the data or my range, and which are below the range of my data. So basically using stats gives us an overview that we can transform the data according to our given specification, and we can easily know that which data is required for our visualization. So most of the time we will be using some statistical functions, and we will be finding out.
We will further talk about transformation of data, and we will talk about this how well this data curve fit the curve. So basically if we talk about this data, how you can transform and fit it to the curve, like previously we have done and use the statistical functions. So what functions can be applied on it? So when we are working on transformation of data and working on fitting the data according to curve, we can use the zoom in function on it, and we can plot the vertical distance from which the points are clear to us. So basically when we go on to the residual graph, basically that graph which are clear and which provide the accuracy of the fit, then we can have the picture that is on the right hand side of you. It has a clear amount of data, and it has all the dots close to the center line. So we can just change the data from vertical to the horizontal side, and we can find out that which data is accurate and which data fit the curve accurately. So that depends on us. We can move up onto the simple sample of any data, or we can move upon on the greater amount of data, but the basic thing we have to find out is what major kind of data fits the curve, and what kind of data that can help us to find the accuracy of our data, and that represent our data in a better way. Similarly, like if we have plotting the data in the data space, and second one is the plotting the data in the model space. So when we go on to the data space, I will give you the basic difference over here. When we talk about plotting model in the data space, we will plot all the data in the available space, and we will try to put all the data in one window. But we talk about when about the data in the model space, then we will work on the data that can fit according to our need and our the model space, which is actually our requirement, which can display our data accurately. So the basic difference is that when we are talking about more about the data space, you will have a greater window, and when you talk about the model space, you will have a limited window that displays your data. So when we are going to work on the sampling of the data on the big data, we will be working on the model space rather than the data space. And up to here now we have talked about the different plotting options, and we have talked about using the statistical and graph together. Furthermore, we will talk about the confirmatory analysis, and this video was up to here. So you can visit my YouTube channel, and you can like and subscribe to it for further updates on this video, and you can earn certificate as I have told you in previous videos, and you can also earn a certification if you are taking a classroom session with me. So what you are waiting for? Go today to my YouTube channel and like and subscribe to it. Thank you.